What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Game Night YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, I'm doing a playthrough of Legends of Expedition Presents The Crumbling Pyramid by Upsize Fun. This is the VHS edition of the game. As a matter of fact, it's the only edition of the game, but it's a VHS game right here, guys. So I've got several playthroughs on the channel for the Crumbling Pyramid. I also have a tutorial on the channel, so if you want to learn the in-depth rules on how to play the game, be sure to go check that out. But in today's playthrough, I'm just going to do a straight playthrough of the game. So we're going to set the box off to the side, and we're going to get the game underway. We've got our four party members here ready to go, our four team members, including yours truly. The Game Night is hanging out in the party. You know what? We're taking the lead, guys. We're taking the lead. It didn't go so well last time when we took the lead, but we're taking the lead. We're going to try it. All right. We're going to get the deck set up over this way. So let's grab this. We got our 3 escape cards, and I'm hoping that we'll get a different one this time because I always get the same one every single time I play the game. And we're going to do the dice roll here. The die roll. We got 6, so we're going to go with this one. Okay, and then we're going to set these off to the side. And we're going to shuffle up the rest of the expedition cards here. And we're going to form an 18-card deck. 18-card pyramid deck. And I've got these sleeved up, so I can just slide them in between each other like this. Works really well. Nice, and we'll give them a little overhand shuffle also. Cool, and we'll put the escape card on the bottom of the deck and set it over this way. Okay, we've got our mummy token in the chamber. We've got our token right here for our party, our compass token. And let's mix up the Egyptology notes also. Okay, there we go. Bloop. Got those nice and mixed up. And we're playing on legend difficulty. We're playing on the hardest difficulty since I've beat the game on the other 3 modes, easy, medium, and hard. So we're starting with 4 supplies as normal, but we're only starting with 1 letter from home in 1 single torch. This is going to be pretty tough. This is going to be pretty tough. It was really difficult last time. So we'll see what we can do this time. Fingers crossed we can make it through, guys. I'm not expecting to. I'm going to tell you, this game is hard. This is a really hard game. If we can beat it on legend, that is going to be insane. That is going to be so insane. So let's see if we could actually pull it off, guys. I'm going to use my same strategy. I'm going to head up. And I'm going to go ahead and head into this room. And we already found a room that's got a note in it. I don't know if I want to go for it, though, because you need 3 6s. Should we try it, guys? Let's try it. Let's get crazy. We need 6s. We need 3 6s to do this. If we fail, we take a damage. Okay, we're going to spend a supply. This is very risky. To change this 5 into a 6, and we're going to roll the remaining dice. Oh, man, we're going to spend another supply. Dude, I'm ripping through my supplies already. Maybe this was not a good idea. To change this 5 into a 6, and you know what? We're just going to go for it. We're going to go for broke. I want the Egyptology note. Oh my god, we actually got it, dudes. In my head just now, I was just thinking, oh my god, am I going to have to use my letter from home? I'm this deep. I've already spent 2 supply. So cool, we got the green hieroglyph note over here, Egyptology note. Awesome. Okay, and of course on the first turn, we don't have to roll for collapse, and the mummy is not going to follow us. But now it's going to. So we're going to move up this way. And let's roll for collapse. Okay, it did not collapse, and let's move the mummy, and he's going to go 2 spaces and catch up with this in this camp room. So we're going to have the mummy, and then 4 expedition dice since we're on a campfire 4. See what we got here. Okay, let's set our dice over this way. Looks like we got a couple 1s, a 3, and a 5. So we got a 3 to get rid of both of these 3s. We can re-roll this 5 with our note over this way. If we get a 2, that'd be so sick. We don't. We're going to use a supply, and we're going to change this 1 into a 2, and it's going to get rid of all 3 of these 2s, including the mummy, sending him back to his chamber. Very nice. And we've got 2 left over, which means that we would be able to heal, but we're at full health, so that's kind of unfortunate. But that's still really good. At least we didn't take any damage. Okay, we're going to go further. Okay, we got another camp. Ooh, okay. Let's see if there's any collapse in the pyramid. There's not. Let's go ahead and move the mummy. He's going to move 1 space. I like that. And we've got a camp 3. So we're going to roll 3 expedition dice. And we got a 5 to get rid of... Wow, we got a lot of 5s. To get rid of both of these 5s. And then we need to get rid of that 4. So let's go ahead and re-roll with our Egyptology note. We got another 5. That is insane, the number of 5s. You know what? We're going to take the 1 damage. And then we've got 2 left over. And we're on a camp. So we're going to heal twice. And we're going to go right back up to full health. I'm going to... I'm not going to put a torch yet. I kind of want to save my torch probably for the third camp. Hopefully it's going to be further over this way. Okay, we're going to continue on. We're going to go down. Do I want to go down? Or do I want to go over to the right? No, you know what we're going to... Ooh. If I go this way, I could snake back around. Let's try this. Let's go over this way and keep the mummy off of us for just a little bit longer. For another turn at least. See if we got any collapse behind us. No, we didn't. And we're going to roll for the mummy movement. And he's going to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. And we're on a supply. So let's go ahead and roll 3. And we got a 4 over this way. Okay, so wow. Okay, we got a 5 to get rid of this 5. And that's about it. We need a 1 and a 2. So let's re-roll this 4 with our Egyptology note. Let's get a 1. Or 2. Or a 6. That's not great. That is not too good. You know what then? We're going to take 1 damage, 2 damage, and we've got 1 left over, so we gain 1 supply. Okay, I'll take it. Not terrible. Let's go ahead and move down. And let's see what we got here. Another supply. Dude, this is crazy. This is different. I usually pull all the explore ones first, the ones with the compass icon. So this is cool. We're getting something different this time. Okay, we moved into the room. Let's see if there's any collapse behind us. No collapse yet. This is good. Let's move the mummy. And he's only going to move 1. Awesome. Cool, dude. We're keeping the mummy off of us for now. And this is a supply too. Ooh, this would be good if we can get some more supplies. Okay, we got a 2 to get rid of this 2. We can re-roll. So let's re-roll this 1. Hope that we get a 4. Ooh, we didn't. So you know what? I'm gonna spend a supply to change this 3 into a 4 so that we don't take any damage. And then we've got 2 dice left over, so we gain 2 supply. So we essentially just gained a supply there. Nice. Okay, let's go over this way. And we found our first danger room. Let's overlap that just a tiny bit. Okay, let's roll for collapse. Okay, no collapse, and the mummy moves, and he's going to move once. Dude, this is awesome. I could get used to this. Okay, and let's roll for danger, because we got a danger icon here. And we rolled a 5, and we add a supply. Dude, we're back up to full supply. Oh my gosh. Awesome. I don't feel so bad about spending the supply now to get the Egyptology note. That paid off. Awesome, dude. Okay, and then we got to roll 2 expedition dice. And let's see what we get. Ooh, this is terrible. These are bad rolls. We got a 4 and a 2 here. Dude, all these 1s. Okay, let's reroll this 6 and hope that we get a 4. We didn't. We got a 5. I'm going to spend 1 to change this 5 into a 4. And I'm going to take 1 damage. There we go. And we got 2 left over, but that doesn't do us any good on a danger card. So let's go ahead and move further in. Okay, now we got an explore card. Let's roll for collapse. Okay, the pyramid is staying strong this run, guys. It is not collapsing. The mummy is slow in his roll. He's only moving 1. I really like that. We're on a 4, an explore 4. Okay, let's snoop around the room. Let's explore a little bit here. Okay. Ooh. This is pretty rough. Well, I'm going to use... Ooh, we can re-roll. Let's re-roll. Okay, well, first we got a 1. We do have that. Let's re-roll this 6. We didn't get it. Okay, I'm going to spend 1 of our supply, and we're going to change this 2 into a 3 and get rid of all of these 3s right here. Awesome. Okay, so we're good there. We got a couple left over, but there's no reward or penalty in an explore room. Let's go further in. We got another explore. Let's roll for collapse. Is the pyramid ever going to break down? Dude, it is not crumbling at all. We're going to roll for the mummy. He only moves 1. This is amazing. Okay, we got 2 here. I'm feeling pretty good about this so far. Anything could happen, though, man. We're rolling dice. Okay, we got a 3 to get rid of this 3. And we've got a 6 here that we need to get rid of. So let's go ahead and re-roll with our Egyptology note. And we didn't manage to get it. You know what? I'm just going to take the damage. I don't want to have to spend my last 2 supplies or use my letter from home for that. Okay, we're going to go into the second half of the pyramid here. And we found another Egyptology note room. Let's see if there's any collapse in the pyramid. Nope, that almost rolled off the table. We got a 4, so there's no collapse. Let's move the mummy. He's only moving 1. Dude, I am loving this. This is awesome. Okay, we'd have to get 2 6s in this room in order to find an Egyptology note. I think we could do it, guys. Okay, we can re-roll. Let's go ahead and re-roll. Okay, we didn't get it. We're going to use a supply to change this 5 into a 6. We can re-roll the rest. We need 1 more 6. Oof. Not even close. You know what I'm going to do then? Can I re-roll again? I would imagine you can re-roll each time you roll the dice, right? I'm gonna assume that that's how that works. Or is it once per turn? Ooh, maybe it doesn't work that way. I've never run into this situation before. I'm not sure. I'm gonna assume that's how it works. We're gonna give ourselves a little boost here. If we get a 6, that would be amazing. We didn't. We got a 5. I'm gonna spend a supply. If that's not how this works, Ben, if you happen to be watching, maybe let me know. Can you use the Egyptology note to reroll once per turn? Or is it once per time that you roll? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go with this for now, though. We're going to grab this other Egyptology note. So we've got the green and the yellow. Big freaking surprise. I never get the red one first, it seems. I've gotten it a couple times, though, to be fair. Okay, let's go ahead and move. I'm going to go up this way. Okay, and we got the third and final Explore card. Let's roll for collapse. No collapse. Still, this is crazy, dude. The pyramid is not crumbling. And the mummy's going to move too and finally does catch up with us. And we're on an Explore 3. So we're going to roll 3 and the mummy. And let's see what we get here. Okay, we got a 5 to get rid of this 5. And not much else. We can re-roll twice. So I'm going to re-roll this 6. We really need a 1 right here. The one time that I actually want a 1. Okay, we didn't get it. Was this a 4? I know I just bumped that dice. I don't think that was a 4. What was this? It wasn't a 1 either. Uh-oh. Was this a 2, guys? Was this a 2? You know what? We're going to call it a 2. I bumped the die just now, and I don't know what it was. But we're going to say it was a 2. I know it wasn't a 4. I don't think it was, because I would have realized I had a 4. Maybe I wouldn't have. With my powers of observation, maybe not. Hey, we get to re-roll one more time. We're going to go with this, though. Ooh, not even close. I don't want to take all that damage and lose my people. So I'm going to have to use my letter from home. Oh, man. We're out of stuff. And I'm going to change this 5 into a 1, and we're going to get rid of these 1s. Oof. Okay, this is getting pretty brutal here. We're going to go up. And, oh, man. Speaking of brutal, we found a poison room. Dude, there's poisonous arrows flying across the room. Let's roll for collapse. Dude, this is crazy. There's no crumbling rooms. And the mummy's going to move twice. And we got to roll. We want 6s. If we roll 6s, we'll gain a supply. If we roll any 1s, we're going to gain a poison. And we cannot mitigate it. We don't even have anything to mitigate it with anyway, even if we wanted to. Dang it, we got a poison. Okay, we got our first poison. It's going to go here. We really need to find a camp, like, immediately. Can we find the camp? No. Okay, we found another Egyptology note room. Let's roll for collapse. No collapse, thankfully. Roll for the mummy movement. Uh-oh, now he's booking it, dude. Now he's booking it. We need 1 6 right here to get the third Egyptology note. Let's see if we can get it. No way! Are you serious? We could re-roll twice. Come on. Come on, dude. We're going to take a damage if we don't get this. Dang it, we take a damage. You know, we're just going to kill off the poison person then. So they drop dead in the room. That sucks. That sucks. It would have been nice to get that last Egyptology note. Dang. Okay, we're going to keep on going. Let's go down this way. And we've got a danger room. I really need to find a camp, dude. Like, really badly. Let's go ahead and roll for collapse. No collapse, thankfully, because we would lose a person. Let's roll for the mummy. Uh-oh, dude, he's booking it now, man. He's moving twice. And we got a danger roll. Let's roll for danger. Give me something good. Ooh, there are scarab beetles crawling the walls in the room. So we add an expedition dice to the 3 danger. So we got to roll 4 expedition dice. And we really need to get lucky right here. Okay, dude, okay, we got a 5 for the 5. We got a 4 for the 4. We got a 3 for the 3. And we just need to get rid of this 1. We've got two re-rolls here. We need a 1. Come on, I'm good at rolling those. Now I roll the 6. Give me a 1. Oh, man. We take another damage, dudes. Oh, man. Legend is really hard. Legend difficulty is super hard. Okay, we made it further than last time, at least. I'm going to go down. Okay, good. We found a camp. That's good. That is really good. Let's go ahead and roll for collapse. Okay, good. No collapse. Let's roll for the mummy. Dang, he moves twice. He's going to catch up with us. And it's a 2. Camp 2. And, okay, we got a 5 to get rid of the 5. The mummy rolled a 1, so we're safe there. And there's a 6. Yeah. Okay. This is tough, guys. We need to we got 2 rerolls. We need a 1 or a 6. That's not it. We got one more shot. No way, dude. We didn't get it. So we're going to take 2 damage and lose our last 2 team members right there. at the camp. Dude, just boom, boom, boom. We just all of them dropped dead in a row right there, man. Crazy, dude. We just had one more column. There were only 3 cards left before the escape. We got pretty far, dude. We got pretty far. I was going to drop my torch in that room, too, if we were able to survive right there, but dang, man. All the rerolls that we had with the hieroglyphs that turn, or that game, they unfortunately didn't really pay off very much. It didn't work out very well for us there, but hey, it happens, man. There it was, guys. There was a playthrough of the Crumbling Pyramid by Upsize Fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough, man. I hope you guys have been enjoying the game, and I hope you guys bought into the crowd sale and are excited about the game. And if you did buy into the crowd sale, you're going to get this really cool upgraded metal compass coin right here. So good stuff there. Also, if you happen to buy into the crowd sale and got the VHS version of Lost Rubies on the Amazon, you can get this Game Night team member token right here, which is super awesome, man. Again, shout out to Ben for this. Very, very cool stuff. So there it is, guys. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up like button, hit the red subscribe button, and click the bell so you can stay notified every time I upload brand new videos. And I'll have plenty more solo player tabletop games coming to the channel very, very soon, guys. So be on the lookout for that. And hey, until the next one, have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.